Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Uh, Today I'm gonna be doing Friday Dungeon Mythical. I've been asked to make a video about this. It's excuse me. It's a pretty tough dungeon, and the first time I went through it, I think I had to stone twice. And based on that, I have done several runs of it afterwards, and I have to stone about 50% of the time. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now this isn't gonna be a perfect tutorial because there's a good chance I will have to use a magic stone to continue. First of all, you are gonna want you're gonna definitely want Zeus friends. The team I'm going with is gonna be a standard Zeus team, and pretty much this team is good and bad. It's good because it allows you to do controlled damage when you want. Well, it lets you control how much damage you do on a certain turn because of the way Zeus's leader skill works. I once had a second Hera for the gravity, but then I realized that you get bound a lot, so I needed something that wouldn't bind. And Odin's pretty good. He has good HP. He has a pretty decent. His active skill helps out in a certain situation, and he has auto heals and he can't be bound. So I have a Awoken Hera here for her gravity. I have a poison, and you definitely, most definitely need a poison for the second floor, and you need a delay. You're guaranteed to need a delay in this dungeon. So it's up to you what kind of team you want to go with. This is a team I found is pretty easy to make, well, sort of easy to make, and it's pretty decent. So I'm gonna give it a try now, and yeah, hopefully I won't have to use a stone. It's possible that I'll have to use a stone right off the bat, like knowing. Okay, no. So this setup is pretty good. The first floor, you're gonna encounter every single baby spirit or lit, whatever they're called, and like they're pretty damn strong. You want to make sure that they die. You kill off at least 5 of them, or at least very least 4 of them. You have to kill off all the regular lits because those hit you really hard, and if they all hit you at once, you're gonna die. So your job here, since you're at full HP to start, Zeus's ability will give you like 12.5 times multiplier if they're both evolved. Mine's not evolved, so I think I get 10.5 or something. Don't quote me on those numbers. But yeah, so you want to make combos here. Definitely as many combos as you possibly can. No, that's not true. You want to make about 4 or 5 combos. And in here, I want to make at least 1 light combo and maybe 1 dark combo, because those are my most prominent attributes. So I'm going to try to do that here. I'm going to try to do that. I don't know if I'll be successful. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's not bad. So, there you go. Okay, so that was the perfect amount of attacks. 4 combos. 4 combos including your most prominent attributes. Your strongest attributes. So now, I'm still at full HP, so I can't match a whole bunch of combos again without killing these things. And you need this floor to be perfect. You need to stall until all of your skills are up. The reason I have Odin here is because, as you just saw, he could resist bind, which is really important. So now slowly match a couple of orbs. There you go, flash bind, perfect. So the reason this team works well is because you play off the binds so that I can't do enough damage to kill a mythlit, like kill both these mythlits. Like I won't overkill them at this point. So this is good. So now I can get rid of all my orbs and do some damage to this mythlit. It's good. I say it's good to start with 2, like to try and kill off all but 2, because in case you get Skyfall, or in case like your HP fills up completely and you accidentally hit and you'll kill everything by accident. So that's a huge problem. You want to have 2 just in case something like that happens, and then because if you overkill this floor, you're gonna die the next floor. Like almost guaranteed, you're going to die the next floor. So see, like in this case, I can't do much. I'm gonna literally stall a turn, wait for my light to be bound again. But you know, sometimes I get that luck that I don't really want. Here I can match like I can make a red combo because that won't hit anything. And here's another way. Since my HP is no longer full at this point, I can hit again. So that's another way to control how, like, to do damage control. And this dungeon is all about damage control. That's the thing. Oh man, no, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, let's be careful here and not die. Oh my gosh, wow, man, I'm not getting lucky. They're not binding me. It's usually sometimes you want to be bound, because that means you don't get whacked with a lot of damage. There you go, see, like, that's fine, just bind me, bro. There you go, okay. So I'm good now, but I should really want to heal. And that's the other thing, now Odin's going to give me auto heal for this turn, so I don't have to worry too bad about healing myself. So that's really good. This might, oh, I don't think this will kill the other mythlit, though. Ooh, okay, that's good. Ooh, mythlit dropped, cool. I'm not doing this on 2 times drop. If you are doing this dungeon during a 2 times drop event, then you're going to get at least 1 drop per floor. The things at the end, the twinlets, are always a guaranteed drop, though. Like, you'll get at least 1 of them, or else this literally would all be pointless. You would want to shoot somebody if you went through all of this, and you didn't get a drop. So here again, my HP is full, so, you know, stall until, I need to stall until Odin, or maybe not Odin, but I need at least Lilith and Echidna both to be up and not bound before I move on. That is my biggest issue right now. Okay, let me do this. There you go, that's good. Okay, so that's up, cool. 1 turn. So, technically speaking, I can kill off this mythlit in this turn, and I will be fine. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. If I'm able to. Like, I don't even know if I'll be able to kill off this mythlit in this turn. But hopefully I will. Because in the next turn, my Echidna will be unbound. And then my Lilith will come up. So, yeah. There you go, see? Lilith is up. Echidna is unbound. There's one time where I got up to this dungeon, this floor, and my Lilith was still bound. And that was really bad, and I died. So this floor, here's the thing. Next floor is going to be really tough, and you're going to be needing to do a lot of ones. You're going to be fighting 2 dub mythlits, like really strong dub mythlits that'll kill you right off the bat. But so you need to be able to like do mass hits. So you need to save up your orbs for that. So this turn, I can spend a turn or 2 here wasting my orbs, depending on your like monster's counters, of course. Like my counters are 2, so I'm fine. And now Odin's up. I'm gonna poison these things, and now it doesn't matter what I do; they're all gonna die. So for the next floor, I don't need any healers, so I'm gonna get rid of those 2, like at least some of them. So there you go. Dead. You cannot take a single hit for any of those. I'm pretty sure. Like you will die. I'll try and give you the exact statistic, but I mean you can't. These things will preemptive you for 6k each, totaling about 12k. So you make sure if you're using this team, your monsters have to be evolved to the point where you have at least 12k HP. Keep that in mind. That's really important. Okay. Difficult part. Okay, first thing to do, Echidna. I almost forgot. That would have been bad. So Echidna, delay everything 3 turns. You have 8 turns to kill off the dub mythlits. But you want to kill them off as soon as possible because the tamadra will start binding your monsters when it can start attacking you. So you definitely want to make sure you get that controlled. So you know make as many combos as you can. The usual. I missed the light combo. Damn, that's bad. Jeez. Okay, so at least I can create a full row of light now. Well, not full row, but you know. I'm gonna do that, and that's good. Okay, see, so just slowly withering down these things' HP. That's all there is to this floor, really. Well, at least for now. Like until I get rid of these things, that's all there is to this floor. And okay, doing good, doing good. Okay, so this should die now. You know what? I'm gonna actually do some damage to that thing this turn. Okay, so good. It was good that it bound Hera because Hera only has one attribute of attack. So that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. I have a lot of useless orbs right now, so this is not a good position, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, so that was pretty good. So this attack, I'm gonna aim at this mythlit on the right and hope that I'll be able to kill it soon. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I don't want that guy bound. Shit. Okay. Hopefully this should be enough to kill off that mythlit. And okay, good. All right, so I'm in a pretty decent position. I'm thinking I should be able to do this without having to stone, at least on this floor. I only need a few more hits to kill off this dub mythlit, and then I'm good. There you go. Okay, so I hopefully won't have to stone this run. Now, the problem becomes stalling on this floor. You cannot move on until all of your monsters are going to become unbound, and you want all your skills up. So I'm going to need a bunch of turns to do this. So this part of the video might be sped up, but I'm just going to let you guys know that you really need to move on when all your skills are up and none of them are bound. Or at least one of them is on a 1-turn counter, and then on the next movement they'll be unbound. That's also okay. So yeah, you want to hope for times when he like hits you for damage like that. Pure Smile is going to be irritating. Like there's a reason I have Odin, because there's this like a 1 in 6 chance that it'll bind Odin, and that's good. That's like really good. But here's the other thing. You kind of want to, in order to like reach the optimal situation, you do need to whittle away its health a little bit, because you want to get its HP down into the range where you can kill it easily when you need to. And that's going to come up like pretty soon. So here, this, oh geez, oh my god, please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Okay. Still good. So everything's up except for my own Zeus, and after this movement, it should be up, which is good. So at this point, all I'm doing is waiting. So here's the thing. See how Zeus is 1 turn away from its ability activating? At the next movement, the next match of orbs I make will make his skill ready. So at this point, everything is going to be ready. All I have to do is wait for my monsters to become unbound. So, you know, just wait and wait. This is going to be the boring part of the video. Really boring part. I'll fast forward this part for a little bit. Okay, so I got really lucky right there. He literally whacked me 3 times in a row, and I was in an annoying situation because the kitten was bound for like 5 turns or something ridiculous like that. So sometimes this will take you a lot longer if you don't have a bind resist on your team. Luckily, I have Odin, so every time it does decide to hit Odin, he resists it. So that's really good. So see, in this situation, all I need to do, this is on a 1-turn, in one more orb movement, Akina will be free. So I need to kill off this baby tamadra now. And hopefully this is enough to kill it. If it isn't, I'm just going to cry a little bit. Okay, cool. It's dead. So now, moving on. Final boss. These are the big bad twinlets, or whatever they're called. First off, use all 3 gravities with Zeus's first. Okay. Next, I'm going to delay, and I'm going to use Odin on this guy, because it'll do about 100k, like a free 100k damage for me. Essentially just unload all your skills in the beginning. My priority is usually trying to kill the devilit first, but considering I have so many dark orbs, I think I'm gonna poison mist, because that gives like 1.5 devil, and honestly that's not a lot, but it does something. Like it is not as worthless as some people think it is. And now make combos. I'm actually gonna make a row right here and hopefully disappear this. Okay. That wasn't terrible. I didn't get many good sky drops to be honest, but that wasn't horrible. You see how like the dark essentially destroyed that guy? That's essentially what you're aiming to do. Now I'm in a really bad position because you know I don't have the orbs that I really need right now. Just really bad. But you know, you make do with what you have. Ooh, that's really nice. That's a nice sky drop. That's a lot of dark damage. Okay. So I'm gonna pray that I get this angelet. That's the other thing. I really want the angelet. I'm gonna switch over to hitting the doublet for a second because I have a lot of light orbs. You kind of want to like tailor to what orbs you have on the board currently because you know that'll help you, and also because since I had enough to do a widespread attack, this is fine. So that's good, and hopefully the angelet drops. Yes, ooh, that's a good run. Okay, the angelet's dropped. You must kill if you are. Here's a piece of advice: if you're unable to kill off both of them at once, the doublet starts with like a 2-turn counter, and the angelet starts with a 1-turn counter. Or I don't know if that's set in stone. I think they actually might be 1-1, but the angelet will give you 1 extra turn because it'll use Angrelit if it's below a certain amount of HP, but not dead yet. The doublet will essentially just straight up use Heaven and Hell, and it'll just completely destroy you. So that's a little piece of advice for this dungeon. But other than that, this is a successful run. I have just completed Friday Dungeon Mythical. Last hit, and we are done. Okay, 0 stone, guys. 0 stones. There was a bit of luck in that, but the luck mostly came about when I was fighting the tamadra, and it just unbound me. So as long as you're careful and you follow this guide, hopefully you'll be able to beat it on your own too. It is a tough dungeon, definitely. There's a lot to it. You have to remember a lot, and this dungeon does take a while if the tamadra is not being nice. So yeah, hopefully this video helped. The subs that I used aren't necessarily easy to get. The monsters that I used are not easy to get. Echidna is somewhat farmable. Lilith is somewhat farmable. Hera is pretty farmable, but you have to get up to the normal dungeon. Zeus, you have to get up to the technical dungeons to farm him. And Odin is REM like specific. Other than that, with a bit of work, if you're dedicated, you can get this team. I was fortunate enough to have almost all of these team members on hand when I decided to make this team. And you know, like I still haven't awoken Zeus. I haven't even ultimate evolved him yet, and that's what essentially doing these runs are for. I'm gonna probably do another run in a bit, and pray to get an angelet because I'm essentially prepared. Because if you see, I can use. Well, where's my Zeus first of all? I always have trouble finding the monsters in my box. I am essentially ready to evolve this guy. Just about. I'm just missing one more angelet on this little blank box over here, and then I'll be able to ultimate evolve this guy into Awoken Zeus Olympios, and that'll make farming twinlets even easier because you'll have a 12.5 times multiplier instead of a 10.5 or 12.25. So yeah, that was Friday Dungeon Mythical, guys. I really hope that helped you out. It's a tough dungeon. Don't feel bad if you need to stone once or twice on your first run through. I definitely had to. If this team helps you, let me know. Give me some feedback. Like if you guys have any better teams to use, then definitely let me know. I've thought about using like a Ronia team, for example, but you know, getting bound. I don't have a bind resist for that team. So, anyways, good luck to you all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and good luck on farming your own twinlets. I will see you guys in the next video.